program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yo, 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 yo! What is up, everybody?
You have me with like a nice...
You're done.
You're done.
You're done.
No, you're done.
You're done. I have my own cloud, homie.
What's up, everybody? For a quick foul mouth Can we talk today? What's up on a fucking Thursday, late afternoon, early night? Shout out to everybody out there. I got Mrs. Foulmouth Shannon in the house with me.
Hey.
And she's chilling, and we're just coming to hang out for a little bit today. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good Thursday.
Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Yes, that's the best.
Yeah, so Shannon's sitting out in the yard enjoying a nice night, and I'm in on the computer right now, and just coming alive to you guys right now.
You have me with like a nice thick ass.
Oh man! So some news to talk about today. We're gonna show Shannon a video. I'm sure she saw the video. It's the video of the latest guy to be shot and killed by cops, and they brought up on charges.
The one with the taser?
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Now you saw that video, right?
I did.
Now, what do you think about one officer fucking flip on the other officer and is becoming like evidence, state evidence or some shit?
Really? I haven't really been following it.
Yeah, and
I was more worried about Aunt Jemima.
yes, and Aunt Jemima is in the house, folks. We did get a nice little bottle
I had to go buy a bottle
of Aunt
That's fucked
Jemima.
up, right? I know, is that fucking weird that I wanted to do that?
Why is it weird? Because it's going to be like I bet you it comes back in like 2 years anyway. You know what I mean?
No, never will.
What?
That's gone. Uncle Ben's is gone.
You really don't think like in 2 years when people are calmed down, they're going to fucking bring it back?
Annie from Popeyes is going to be gone soon. Watch, you'll see.
Damn. Are the Redskins going to get rid of
Yep, gone.
them too, huh? They're going to finally say fuck it and just do it. Just get rid of the name. Here it is, folks.
Yep.
The last of its kind. Aunt Jemima. No more Aunt Jemima.
Aunt
She's officially Jemimed out. She's Jemimed over. That's it. Say goodbye to Aunt Jemima.
Bitch, you don't want to get rid of me. Bitch, you ain't ever going to get rid of me. I'm going to be here forever. Forever, ever. I ain't going nowhere, bitch.
How can you get rid of Aunt Jemima?
I don't know, but I actually was trying to research like the history of it.
Yeah.
And it's pretty crazy because there's more than like one person who is like the face of Aunt Jemima. Did you know that?
Yeah, I heard so many things about it. Last night, Filthy Mouth Gamer was talking about something having to do with Aunt Jemima as well.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, he said something about like it was like she was a successful woman or something, and I thought you said that it was a man at one point.
Yeah, both of the two earlier ones were, yes.
It's a man, baby. So the earlier Aunt Jemimas were men?
No, who said that?
I thought that's what you meant. So what do you mean? I don't get it.
Wait, what did you just say? That they were successful?
Yeah, I heard that the first Aunt Jemima was successful, like, you know, I thought it was a man. I thought you told me it was a man, and Filthy last night didn't say it was a man. He said it was a woman.
No, it was a woman. I think her last name was Green.
Grun?
Yeah, I don't remember her first name, but her last name was Green.
And very successful woman, black woman, right?
For her time, yeah.
Okay, so why would they want to get rid of that then? Doesn't that represent something good to be successful in that time period. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I have to tell you, I'm so naive to it. I don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Me neither. I really don't.
I'm a white person, so maybe that's true. Why? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. But that's why I want to research it. I got to look up more stuff.
We have to, because I mean, listen, it must be that Aunt Jemima somehow, some way, is like tied to something racist. Obviously, like why else would they want to get rid of it? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Maybe the name itself.
What's wrong with Aunt Jemima?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's just very weird. They're just getting rid of everything, and it's just fucking weird. I guess the company is the one that, you know, you can thank for that. Aunt Jemima Company. I guess the company, whatever company this is. Let me see. Does it say it on here? What company this is? Oh my God.
What?
It's the fucking Quaker Oats Company.
Yeah.
So it's owned by Quaker Oats.
Yeah.
The cereal people, right?
Brand.
So the cereal people, Quaker Oats, own Aunt Jemima, right? Now, do they have any fucked up cereals that we can name differently?
Like,
Captain Crunch. What about Captain Crunch?
No.
Might have to get rid of Captain Crunch.
There was the one going around the internet about Cracker Jacks. He's a little white sailor boy, and they're gonna call him. I forgot what they said.
What?
I saw the meme on Facebook yesterday that they're gonna name him. I forget. Oh, instead of Cracker Jack, it's gonna be named Caucasian Jack. My daughter's like, "Mommy, what does that mean?"
Mr.
Right?
Cracker Jack.
I told Jenna this morning, and she's like, "What do you mean? What does that mean?"
That's fucking funny though. They're gonna take away everything.
Isn't that funny? They are. It's just dumb. I don't know. Whatever. A name is a name.
Cracker.
They're gonna take away. Everything's gonna be gone.
What?
Everything's gonna be gone.
I know.
Names.
It's weird, man. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Very weird shit.
It's very weird chunk.
But
So
you know,
what else is going on, Ken?
what? Well, I mean the cops, like I said, the one turned like state evidence is going to testify against the other cop in the
I didn't
taser
see all
shooting.
that. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's interesting to me.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Want to hear what I heard today?
What?
There's rumor,
Yeah.
quote unquote,
Mhm.
that on July 4th there is going to be something called the Blue Flu in the NYPD. And they are all going to be calling in sick
Oh
on
shit.
July 4th. And
That would be pretty fucked up right there. Aunt Jemima, Shannon. Aunt Jemima is chiming in.
Do you have any with like a nice thick ass? Thick ass, thick ass, thick, thick, thick ass, thick, 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 thick ass? Do you have thick, thick ass, thick ass?
Door done. Door done.
JB up in this mofo.
Look here, Shannon. Girl. I ain't cha mama. You like my syrup, girl? Huh? Girl.
You like my syrup, girl? You like my syrup? Syrup, girl? You like my syrup, girl? Do you like my syrup? Do you like my syrup, girl?
My sippy syrup. Do you like my syrup? Do you like my sippy cup?
Took tomorrow off. Getting the last
That's
bus
true.
too.
So the
By Aunt Jemima,
Did you
Uncle
see-
Ben.
Very nice.
Of wheat. These food products will sell as collector's items.
Yeah.
Someone out there wants civil divide and is thrilled to see this
what's
modern
funny?
chaos.
They're getting it,
as
man.
It means no unity.
They're getting it, bro. They
But
are
I
getting
thought
it.
I was a bad person for going out and buying it, right? When we were just...
Are we a bad person for buying it? Shannon, I'm losing you. You're not there no more. And I don't hear you. Are we bad? I couldn't hear you. Are we bad for buying Aunt Jemima, guys? Are we bad for buying this?
Well, there was only a few bottles left. I wanted it. We're going to leave it sealed. We're not going to open it.
I could drink this shit.
But that's not even the original. Ugh. That is way too much high fructose corn syrup for me, babe. You need to have real pure maple syrup.
There you go, bub.
Much better.
There you go, bub.
Right, bub?
What would Aunt Jemima sound like if she had a voice?
Oh, Lord.
Huh?
Who knows?
Hey, baby.
I don't know.
I'm Aunt Jemima, baby.
No.
Hey, baby.
No.
Auntie Jemima want to
That's
talk to you.
stereotypical.
Hey, baby. Auntie Mama want to talk to your ass, bitch. Hey, baby. Where you thinking you gonna be with your stank ass? Baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. I'm really versatile.
I'm fucking versatile, all right? I'm cleaning boats. This guy on the sex call thing was like, I like working on boats. I like, why the fuck would you say that? You know what I mean? Like, I want to know you like working on boats. Sick fucks. Did you hear about Mars? Okay, great talk, Shannon. Anyway, Mars has this green, like, coating over it right now, and it's really weird. Go look it up if you haven't heard about it. But yeah, Mars has like this weird green coating over it right now, and I don't think they can't understand what the fuck it is. Well, they think they know what it is, but they're not sure. They're not sure. Shan, you're back. How you doing, Bubby?
Kenny?
You're back.
Yeah, that was really weird. What happened?
You're back.
Did
I
you
don't know
hear
what
me?
happened. It was
Can you
weird.
hear
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
I don't know, all of a sudden I sounded like... What are you playing? That is fucking annoying.
Ging, it's gang. We got one coming in right here. No. Yeah, we're not taking phone calls. Sorry. No phone calls. Sorry, not today. No phone call.
They've done it before, Ken.
Wait.
The maid
So-
on
Wait.
Tom and Jerry is white guy. Captain Crunch is a white guy.
Yeah.
Now, Count Chocula.
We got to go after Count Chocula. We must all go after Count Chocula now. He must be the next one. Count Chocula. It's fucking racist.
What else? What else? What
Count
else?
Chocula needs to be taken down. What else would be out there? Captain Crunch. Is he a white guy? If you making fun of them crunches and shit. What do you say? We crackers? Is that what you're saying? We crackers? Because we crunch? You saying we crunch because we crackers? Is that what you're saying? That's what you're saying?
That's dumb.
I know, but I'm just saying you want to think of other things to get rid of.
So there's, alright, Uncle Ben's rice. There's cream of wheat, because they have,
Cream of some young guy.
oh my god, I can't.
All right, cream of wheat. Go ahead, Shannon. I'm kidding around. Get over it.
Uncle Ben.
Okay,
Right,
Uncle
what else?
Ben's.
There's the lady from, Popeyes.
The lady from Popeyes, and we got a donation coming in from
Yeah.
Fucking Out Loud. We got one coming in from Fucking Out Loud.
I've made it a joke.
You fucking pussy. You're fucking son.
Burger King breakfast is the best.
Burger King breakfast is very good, it is, but McDonald's is better. But Burger King breakfast is pretty good. Those what are those called again? Those fucking cinnamon sticks. Those fucking like cinnamon. What's that French toast sticks? Oh, fucking amazingly good. All right, Shannon's been on a very nice diet. She's been doing fucking really good, and I'm jumping on like a really strict one. Starting Monday, I'm going back to the like my real I was like about before the COVID hit. I've maintained my weight, but I'm gonna jump back on like losing a lot.
Shit.
Starting this Monday. So this weekend I get to fucking be a fat fucking slobby fuck for the weekend, and then it's all over again. So I'm gonna be living it up this weekend and drinking and slobbering and just being a slobby slob. So it should be a fun, slobby weekend with lots of stomach pains and stuff like that. I see people calling in, and we're not going to take any phone calls, you know what I mean? This is like, you know, we just jumped on for a little bit here to hang out for a little, talk about some things. We were going to, what?
What were you going to show? Like the
Well, I was going to show that video that we talked about that everybody's basically seeing, the Brooks.
Watch it.
Yeah, I didn't know if you saw it or not. That's why I said it would show it. But if you saw it, I'm not going to show it. Yeah, I'm not going to show it.
Yeah. You want to know what video I saw that really pissed me off?
What?
Because now, all right, so everyone's enraged, right, with this whole George Floyd thing and the officers, which absolutely 100% you should be, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but I saw the video when the EMTs came, or the EMS, or whoever the hell came.
They didn't even do anything, right?
Not one of them. You get there, the bystanders and people all around are saying, he's dead, he's not even breathing, blah, 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 whatever they're saying. Not one of them took their finger and felt for a pulse. Not one of them did any life-saving measures outside of that ambulance.
Yeah.
Which is fucked up. Like, whoever they were should be brought up on charges.
Yeah, you're right. I think some of them are going to be brought up on charges.
When?
I think they are.
They should have been already.
Yeah, you're right. I guess you're right.
Cops are all charged with shit. Why aren't they charged with something worth suspended?
I don't know. You're right.
Like
you're right.
You failed to do your job.
You're right.
But why? Because you came to a scene and there were police involved, so you felt, oh, all right, fine. You failed to do your job. You failed to report to a scene and use any life-saving measures in the right amount of time.
Yeah, they didn't even apply CPR, right? It was like they just.
They didn't even fucking check the pulse on him
see the way?
Outside of the ambulance.
Wait! Did you see the way they picked him up off the floor too? They just dragged him by the fucking arm and. Yeah, they just took a lump of meat and threw it on a fucking table and just wheeled it away like it was a lump. They're all fucked up in that town, huh? Like that was just bullshit. Every cop that was there was bullshit. Every guy that came there, it's all bullshit.
They're all saying in the chat that they can't hear you with the music. It's too loud, the music.
Oh my god, the music's not even on really.
I don't know, they're saying they can't hear me.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me see. Talk again. No, you should. It's saying that everything's good. Let me see. I'll tell you right now.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear us? Let me see. Wow. Wait a second. Yo, I know what it is.
What?
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's music. That's a scene. It's a background on the scene. Like, I think it's the actual video I'm using.
Oh my god, you gotta turn that off.
Yeah. Let me see if I turned it off now. Wait a second. Yo, I know what it is. Let me see if that's the right thing.
What?
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's music. That's a scene. It's a background on the scene. Yeah, that's what it was, Shan. I think it's. That's fucked up, man. I didn't realize that had a fucking sound. Yo, that is nuts. All right, but everybody can hear us now, right? Shannon, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes. All right. So everybody should be able to hear us now, right?
They're all saying that music was mad loud.
I'm sorry, man. I had no clue it was even on because it's on the actual video that I had in the background. Sorry about that. That was fucked. That was fucked.
So did anyone hear anything I said then?
Yeah, did any of you guys hear anything we were talking about then?
Did you hear anything I said? Anybody in the chat?
I did.
About the EMTs at...
Well, let's talk about it again then, because I don't think they did. So anyway, you said that not only should the cops be fucking charged, but the EMTs that went there, just like fucking...
EMS, yeah.
Yeah, they manhandled them like a slab of meat.
When you see the other video, they respond. The officer removes his knee from the neck, the other officers, whatever, and he's literally lifeless on the ground, right? I did not... None of them felt a pulse. None of them made sure he was okay. They flipped him over. They flopped him on to the gurney and they put him into the freaking. There was not one life-sustaining measure.
It's fucked up, man.
They should be charged too. They failed to do their job. It's fucked up.
Yeah, and the fucking.
I did not. None of them took.
And the fucking. You know what? I was just checking to see if we were good. And the fucking. That town, right? That place has been known to like not be like. They're just all fucked up. Like the cops are fucked up there. The whole entire like system is fucked. And like a lot of shit goes on in that area, that precinct, I guess. And that, yeah, with that precinct, I heard like a lot of shit about that precinct, Shan. You know what I mean? You didn't hear anything about that? I heard that they've had problems like a lot in that precinct, like that specific precinct. You know what I mean? Yeah,
really
so
swept a lot of shit under the rug, but
yeah,
that's everywhere.
Yeah, that is fucked.
Like, all right, like I'm also saying this thing. All right, so the 3 officers in Manhattan or wherever it was. The NYPD officers that supposedly, quote unquote, got shakes with some kind of a cleaning solution.
Yeah, this is really weird. Yeah.
Well, this to me, all right, so it was ruled that it was accidental, okay?
Yeah.
So you're telling me in Manhattan on a nice summer night, there was only 3 officers that walked into the store and only 3 people at Shake Shack. Only 3 people who happened to be officers dressed in their uniform received shakes that had cleaning solution in it. But no other patrons in the store got it or complained about it. So people are saying that they lied and made it up. Do you think that in this day and age, in this time, do you think they would lie about it? Wouldn't that be crazy, stupid?
I mean, yeah. I mean...
I don't know. I don't know what to think about.
All right. Get rid of YR program in the chat. Bar him. If you're going to be in here acting like an asshole, we just get rid of you. No second chances. Back, gone. Anyway.
What do you do?
He's just being a dick again. It's like he can never be chill.
All right, let's move on.
The dude can never be chill. He's got to come in here and start fucking shit again. Stop fucking shit again.
Zip it and move on. Go.
God, what the fuck? Don't you get sick of being a fucking dildo drummer? Don't you get sick of being a dildo drummer? For Christ's sake.
Move on.
You fucking
Who gives a fuck?
dildo drummer. What?
So, what do you think of that? Do you think it was accidental, or do you think that the NYPD swept it under the rug to not have chaos? What do you think? And they all just like everything else is swept under the rug. Do you think that they didn't want?
I think it was probably swept under the rug because the odds of these 3 officers, and they're trying to sell it to us that it was a mistake and blah, 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 it was an accident. That's bullshit because the odds of just 3 people, like, getting sick from it and not, like, many others, and all 3 of those people just happen to be cops for that one batch of shake that got them sick. You know what I mean? So if it was, like, an accident, it just doesn't make sense that only 3 cops got sick.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's bullshit. And I think it's being swept under the rug because, you know, I guess, I don't know. I don't know why. What reason would they sweep it under the rug? Because of what's going on now and they don't want any, like, they don't want that on the news. Like, oh, this person, I
don't know, Ken.
You know, this person...
Because there's been chaos everywhere. They want to just try and let things...
So you think that they're just covering it up because they just, you know, they're like, okay, enough is enough. You know, we've been through enough, you know, kind of thing. Like, let's just say this was a mistake and let's just be done with it.
Yeah, maybe.
You think so?
Keep things calm? Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you're right.
Look at our town. They've been protesting like every other day. And literally from about, what time would you say, Kat? About 4 o'clock to about 8:30 every night. We have a police helicopter flying and circling
every single
around
fucking
our
night.
neighborhood.
Yeah. And they
so
Shannon, I'm telling you,
annoying.
Shannon, they definitely pushed it under the rug with those 3 cops. There's abso-fucking-lutely no way. You know, the more you think about it and the more and more you put it together. And I heard other people talking about it too, like the odds of just 3 cops getting sick and, you know, and then the other guy was like, oh, well, who the fuck's cleaning? Well, okay, maybe they were the first 3 people of the day to get shakes. All right, but they're not going to get into that shake.
It was at night.
Okay, so then even if they were the first 3 people to get shakes out of that machine after it was cleaned, right? You're telling me that no one after them came in and got a shake. Well, they got sick. Well, they took their food, drank it, got sick. And enough time to tell them, hey, don't give those shakes to anybody else because we just got sick. You know what I mean? Like, the odds are astronomically slim to none that would happen without it being specifically done to them. And it was definitely done to them. I mean, there's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it.
And not for nothing, like, who... all right, first of all...
And just like that cop, just like that guy who got killed in the fucking street trying to guard his friend's fucking store, and he got shot in the back, and he laid there bleeding out while the guy was videotaping him. Just like that guy, there'll be no justice. No justice.
But I guess that's unfortunately, like, that's what some people want because that's what they feel like they get or some other people get. There's no justice, but there's no happy medium. That's the fucked up thing. There really is.
That is fucked up, dude.
It's fucked up, dude. It's fucked up.
What's fucked up?
That they just wipe that under the rug and just let it be. It's just fucking completely fucked. You know?
Yeah. So, I don't even know anymore.
I don't know, but like, where do we go from here? Does it get worse than this? Is it gonna ever get better? Like,
no, it's gonna get 100 times worse.
It is, right?
In November? Hell yeah. Regardless of who wins? Hell yeah. That's the fucked up thing is because, listen, we've let social media take over our thoughts, like, and how we
God,
interact.
some people think so highly of them fucking selves. It's just morbid. It's just so morbid. It really is just morbid, the shit that's said from some people. It really is. It really is, man. It really just goes with this day and age. It goes with the day and age because people say outlandish fucking stupid shit every day. Every day. Every fucking day.
Okay.
It's just crazy. It's crazy. This world's full of fucking nutbags.
It is.
It really fucking is, man. It really is. Like, I mean, what the fuck? God. And Cuomo, too, man. This fucking guy. I mean, he needs to fucking be dragged out back and have his face pounded in.
Yeah, he's
another fucking scumbag. Another fucking weirdo. Fucking
he's
weird.
Dumb.
They're all fucking weird.
They all are.
They're all fucking molesting fucking weirdos.
Don't say that. That's fucking stupid.
Why is that stupid? That's what most politicians are fucking weird like that.
Yeah.
They are. A lot of those old fucking politicians, those old rich politicians, they're weird like that, man. They're weird like that. They're into weird shit, man. They're into weird shit, Shannon.
All right, but...
They are. They're into weird shit. You know?
I guess. I don't really know what they're into, but...
You don't know what they're into?
No, I don't know how you'd know what they're into.
Well, I mean, it's pretty evident, man. It's been talked about by a lot, man. I mean, like, look at all the people that were involved with the dude who fucking supposedly killed himself in jail, who never killed himself. But in Epstein, you know what I mean? Like, you know, these people are involved with all these people. Like, you know, there's no hiding that. Yeah. You realize that, right?
Yes, right. But they did hide it, didn't they?
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess they did in a way. They fucking. He was killed, and that was it, right?
Hello.
So they did hide it, I guess. No, but they didn't hide it because it's right there for everybody to see. It's just they just got away.
On the surface,
just got away with it. They got away with it, like they get away with everything else, you know. So.
Yeah.
But if you talk to some people, like if you sit down and you talk to some people, they'll tell you like, oh, everything's gonna be fine, everything's gonna work out, man. People are gonna come together and defeat all this, and we're just gonna go on and just have a grand old life.
What are we eating? What are we eating?
I guess I don't know. I guess the corporate elite.
There's not eating anything. There's coming together and coming to an understanding between everybody, and that's never gonna happen. So it will always be what it is.
Yeah.
In no shape or form. Yeah.
How do you feel about all the statues being ripped down?
All right. I don't really know. I feel two ways. I feel like, all right, had I been if I was a black person, I may feel that they should not be there because you're memorializing somebody who fought for slavery or owned slaves or like, and so I would find that offensive.
Yeah, I would too, man. Especially that fucking stump that they got in that town. I forgot where it was, but like it's like.
On the other hand, not being a black person, which might be naive of me or whatever. However, I also think that history is history and it can't be undone. It happened. It's history, and there's been changes. Granted, not where we want them to be.
Yeah.
Because humans are assholes and people are assholes, and
but
it is history, and you can't you can't erase it.
Yeah.
So, but I get not wanting to have it be memorialized either. Like I get both sides of it, so I'm not really sure.
Well, I was no, it's not. It's not because I feel even a lot of black people feel that way because I watched this show yesterday about these two dudes who have been going around to like the statues throughout the U.S. and stuff before this even happened, and they're both black men, and they're one guy's grandfather was like really like rich and invented stuff and like really had like a great fucking career and a life, but he was a slave early on in his life, but he made good for himself. And then the other guy's grandfather was like a career slave where he was like owned by like 5 different families, was shipped around in the U.S., was ripped apart from his family, was beaten and treated like shit for fucking like 40, 50 years that he was like worked out in the fields or whatever. And then he got to retire and he lived to like 103 years old, this guy, Shannon, right? And these guys go around to all these statues and they feel like they were deciding which ones they think were racist and bullshit or not. And they would actually go and like rate them and like tell you which ones are bullshit and really there because of racism or which ones legitimately belong there. So for instance, there's a statue at the edge of this bridge, I think in Alabama. And Alabama was a huge place during the civil rights movement in the 60s, 70s, 50s, whatever. And there was this bridge there that during the 60s, they sent in the National Guard, and the blacks and the National Guards collided, and they fucking started like going to war with each other. And these National Guards were just shooting and killing people in the street. It was insane. And they put this statue at the edge of this bridge to commemorate all the people that died that day. Right. So like these guys went to go check this bridge out, and they looked at it, and they were like, because they think like all these memorials, most of their stuff that they look at, like 99% of the time, they're like, take it down. There's no reason for it to be up. But anyway, they came to this bridge and they were like, well, see, this is the one fucking place that I would say this statue needs to be up. You know what I mean? And because like that was like, that is very important to remember because there was a lot of people killed that day. And like, you know, it's like a lasting memory on that town and that area and the whole thing. And it was a big moment in the civil rights movement. So these guys were like, yo, some of these memorials and statues and shit should stay. You know, so that's why I'm saying, you know, you're mixed up and you're saying, well, I don't know. I'm not a black person. I really can't tell whether this should be up or not, but I can understand why people would want all this shit ripped down. Well, a lot
depending on this, on the nature, like
what the reason is for it. Yeah, exactly. Right. Like for instance, that log, the log is basically there because it was used as like a slave post to sell and buy slaves. So I get you don't want to forget what happened in this country, right? Right. But at the same time, it's like, how dare you leave this fucking stump in the middle of this town? The fuck is wrong with you? Like, if you were the town, wouldn't you want to wipe that out and get rid of that fucking, like, that taste in your mouth? Like, why would you want to? I mean, I get you have to remember. Okay, so put it in a book. Put it in a book and put it in a library. Then you know what I mean. We don't need, you know.
So do you want to listen to this though? Like, think of this though. All right. And I know this is not someone being killed on purpose, but there are like, and like you and I always say, like, I don't think I could go and do this. Like, you know, when you're driving on the highway,
Yeah.
and then like on the tree on the left-hand side, you see a cross and balloons and stuff.
Yeah, they always like
that.
people that decorate
the
the spots where their loved one died.
Yeah, the family goes and decorates it for Halloween. They go and decorate it for Christmas.
Yeah, some people get carried away with that shit. Yeah.
Like, that to me is a little weird.
Yeah, some people get fucking really
memorialize
carried away with that shit, dude.
Place of death, right?
Yeah.
But those people died accidentally, obviously, not that they were murdered. So that I get, but it's weird because some people have very different, you know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, before I said I know people are trying to call in because we're getting massive calls, but I'm not taking any calls. We're just me and Shannon just came on the bullshit for a little while, and that was about it. Like, the phones are fucked anyway, so even if I try to answer, it's not gonna work till July when I get the phone number. I'm definitely getting that, Shannon. So I'm just letting you know. Shannon's against me. Shannon's against me getting a number for the channel.
Oh.
What?
What I said. Take my old phone and do what I said.
Hook Skype up on it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but Skype sucks. I'm so done with Skype. I'd rather just have a fucking phone number that people can fucking call and get right through, you know? And we can still use Skype. We can still
do that.
Yeah, we can still use Skype.
That.
I think
But
it'll
you
be.
could do that. You could start a Skype account with a number and do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I know. I'll figure it out. So, I don't know. Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, why are you so quiet?
No, I just was. What do you mean? I just stopped saying something for half a second. Damn.
Oh, whoa!
What
Kenny,
the fuck
stop
is wrong
talking.
with you? Somebody said, why don't we talk about how JD likes fucking his cats?
Why?
I don't know. It's just funny.
I don't find that funny. I find that dumb.
I find it funny.
We're over that.
I don't know. Some dude fucks his cats. It's funny. It's a funny thing. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah, it is. It's funny. It is.
All right.
It is. It's a funny thing. All right, just laugh at it. God damn it, laugh. No. So Tommy NC, did you see his video, Shannon? The one with him, the latest ones with his buddy.
No.
Oh my God, Shannon. I was speaking to my cousin Chris, and we were watching the videos, and we were dying laughing about it because, like, he's just fucking, he's really out of his mind, man. He really is out of his fucking gorg. You know, he's like doing it. The TikToks are just the fucking. I mean, whoever created TikTok should be shot in the head. Seriously, like the TikToks are the fucking worst, man. They are just. It's just. I just want to kick him in the head. Some of these TikToks are so fucking annoying that he does, Shannon.
Come on.
You don't think any of it is annoying at all?
I don't. You know what I do? I don't watch, so I don't get annoyed.
Caution,
I don't watch.
retard.
It's just same dance, different song.
Caution, retards in area.
Oh, honey, come on.
Come on. Whenever the TikTok app goes up, you hear.
Caution,
Stop.
retards in area.
Watch out. God damn it. They're playing in the street. Yeah, but so fucking Chris said something fucking hilarious where I was dying, but I forgot what he said exactly. Oh God. But yeah, Chris was on the show last night too, so that was cool to see Chris back. You know? Were you on last night? No, right?
Me?
You weren't on with us, right? You were sleeping?
Yeah.
Why'd you go to bed so early?
I was fucking tired. I woke up early.
I
had a long day yesterday. I
you
worked.
went to work. I went to bed at fucking 6:30 the other night.
You
right?
did go to sleep really early.
And I
And you know
slept-
what? I was up all night that night, which is funny.
I slept so many fucking hours straight. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
I only got up to take a piss. You know?
You did, and get some water. I need some water.
I think I'm just gonna take like a job, like just holding signs up somewhere on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for something to do.
Okay.
Till I go back to work.
That might be good. Get you out of the house for a little.
Yeah, I'll stand in front of Abe-Off's with like a sign saying, "We got paint. We got paint. Come and get our paint. We got paint, yo. Why don't you come and get some of my paint? We got taint."
So what else did you guys talk about last night?
We talked about Abe-Off's paint and how good it is, and we also talked about Filthy's mother.
Come back at me, I'll swing hard, I'll swing tight, I'll hit your mom just right.
Shoe Nice, ladies and gentlemen, Shoe Nice.
That guy is a little spooky, huh?
I love Shoe Nice, Shannon. He said JB, listen.
JB up in this mofo.
JB in the chat earlier with Shoe Nice and me. It's fun.
It's fucking fly out here. Jesus Christ. You gotta get control of these flies,
Shannon,
man.
In conclusion.
we talked about the in conclusion guy. You want to see the in conclusion guy?
What the hell is that?
I'm going to show you right now. This is
I have to go to my Skype now.
you could hear him. It's just as good to hear.
Okay.
Because you'll get the gist of it. You'll get the gist of it. Listen.
So the most important thing you gotta remember is, okay, so some people were, they were doing some stuff, and then other people were like, hey, don't do that stuff, and then other people were like, hey, yeah, they should do, that stuff. It's good that they're doing that stuff, and then the other people were like, I don't think they should be doing that stuff, and then so things are like.
Is he Joe Biden's cousin?
So
it's Joe Biden's brother.
What I'm trying to say is that, in conclusion.
In conclusion, you didn't even get to the point, dude.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
Where did you find that? In conclusion, you didn't even fucking say anything.
He goes, in conclusion, I have no idea. I have no idea.
He has no clue.
Shout out to the one and only Patreon family. The Foul Mouths Patreon. The family among families. The one place where you don't have to be judged. Come on down to the Foul Mouths Patreon. Speaking of Patreon, big shout out to all the brothers and sisters on the Patreon. We are growing, baby. This fucking Patreon, you guys are unbelievable over there, bro. Fucking unbelievable. And you guys are going to love it, too, because we got me and Shannon coming up with our show. We're going to get that on there before, it'll be on there before Saturday. So look for that, the next, It Takes Two. And also, the next show that I do at Real Talk, Can We Real Talk?
Can we real talk?
Can we real talk? And you know what? A lot of people have been giving me some really good feedback with the Can We Real Talk, man, because it was a lot of, like, fun shit. We were talking about, like, music and video games and retro type shit and all that stuff. So episode 2 will be out this Sunday on the Patreon. So look for that on the Patreon this Sunday. And also, Connie Chris, you guys saw him here last night for the first time in a while. And he told me, he swore up and down, that we are going to be doing Bloodline.
Yeah?
Yeah. So...
I don't believe it.
I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, I do. I think we're going to be doing Bloodline soon.
That's fun.
Yeah, so...
I miss
What, Chris?
Yeah. Is he going to come for July 4th?
I hope... Yeah, I think he is. We asked him last night. So, yeah.
Stay over?
I doubt it, but he'll stay late because he don't drink and drive. But we're having a big blowout 4th of July party, and you guys are gonna get to see it. So whether you're watching it live on the 4th of July or you're gonna be watching it on replay, I'm gonna be broadcasting throughout the day, live, on and off throughout the whole day, and getting drunk and crazy. And Chris will be there, Filthy Mouth Gamer, a bunch of my other friends and family will be there, and we're gonna be coming live to you guys. So
It'll be a shit show.
yes, it will be a shit show, all right. People will look at us and go, "Wow, these people eat burgers, man. What the fuck is wrong with these people eating burgers?"
What do you mean? Who doesn't eat burgers?
How dare they eat burgers, bro? Who the fuck cooks like that, dude, at the grill?
Huh?
Who cooks like that at the grill, dude? Just fucking around, Shannon.
Oh.
Jesus. What are you talking about? God.
God. Oh my God.
Yeah, so anyway, 4th of July. It's going to be a fun one. And
Yeah.
I hope that my buddy Noel is going to be there too. So I want you guys, everybody at home, to meet him because he's funny as fuck. And I've been trying to get him on the show for the longest time. But he's
Why
like,
would he do that?
I don't know, he's not down with it. He just doesn't want to, like, listen, if we were doing sports talk, I think he would have a lot more to do with it.
Well, that is true.
But we're not doing sports talk yet, so, but hopefully one day we'll get him in here and do some shit, because he's mad talented, mad funny, and just a fucking great guy, and you guys love him. I mean, you guys will really love this guy. He's just a good guy and funny and witty and all that good shit. So, maybe we'll get him in here, who knows? He said if we ever do sports, he would come on for sports.
Come on with the sound again.
Is there? It might be. Hold on, let me see. Yep.
Yeah, you get it.
Jesus fucking... I had no
Did you
clue.
go back to that
I
thing?
fixed it. I had no clue you had to fucking do that with these, man. It's fucking weird. But anyway, yeah, so Noel, my buddy Noel, hopefully we'll get him to come and hang out on the show. He said when we do sports, he would hang out. So when sports comes back, we are doing sports like I've been telling you guys. Like, we're definitely doing sports. We're going to do football. I want to do hockey for sure. We're definitely doing an eye on the show. There's no doubt about it.
Listen to me.
Go ahead.
Listen to me. I have a question. The hockey, right?
Yeah.
So when they do this, whatever playoff thing they're going to do, if it really ends up happening, is it really true the Islanders and the Rangers are playing in Vegas?
I know.
And if that is... Wait.
That is
if
so
that's
dumb.
true, are their games going to be
Yes.
West Coast time
Yes.
or East Coast time?
West Coast
No,
time.
That's fucked up.
That's what they said on the show that I was watching.
So my Eastern teams are going to play Western.
It's the dumbest fucking thing ever. Why do we have to play in Vegas? Like, what is the point of that?
Well, because they're trying to keep it that the guys, they're not traveling all over, Ken. Like, there's going to be some strict
Okay,
shit
so
to
why
that.
the fuck can't they be in, like, a closer fucking division that's, like, just...
Well, they're not going to go in the tri-state area because Corona was out of control here. So they're not going to do that and bring in teams from other areas where it wasn't so out of control. You know what I mean?
God, man. Me and Shannon went to Walmart before, and let me tell you guys, man, I haven't been to a store in a while, and I will never go again.
Oh, Lord. Thank
I will
God.
never go again.
I thought he was going to kill someone.
Well, there's people standing behind me with 3 kids and no mask.
Yeah.
So that's the type of shit you got to deal with here in New York. You got to deal with ignorant fucking idiots that have no fucking clue what they're doing. Like, you're told to wear a mask when you go into a fucking place. Why do I have to worry about having a mask on me all the time? But this dude's standing there with 3 kids and his fucking brother or whoever the other dude was, and nobody's wearing mask.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking stupid.
Thank God. I was like, oh, here, you want to go to the car? I didn't even know.
And you heard what I said to you. I said to you, I said, thank God, because I don't want to get in any trouble. Because I was just about to turn around and be like, dude.
I didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah,
and then
I
you
wanted
left
to be
and I
like.
turned around. I'm like, oh.
I wanted to be like, dude, why are you in here with these kids? All 3 of them have no mask on. You don't have a mask on, and neither does this Fruit Loop next to you. Like, what are you dudes doing?
Yeah.
I mean, am I wrong for feeling like that? Why do I got to bust my ass to make sure I have a mask on and other people could just say fuck it?
I agree.
That's fucking unfair, man.
Some people are just not rule followers, I guess.
I guess, or they just can't do it, or they can't, they don't have the brain capacity to be like, you got to wear a fucking thing in the store now, man. Like, it's not just for you, it's for everybody.
Right. Well, it isn't for you at all. For you to wear a mask is not for you. For you to wear a mask is for everyone else. So that shows his selfishness, and he don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And he's in there with kids who could be sick and carrying the virus, and who knows anymore at this point? I don't even fucking know. I'm so done with this.
Are people still getting the virus? Like at a like?
Yeah. I just had someone test positive for it 2 days ago. Yes, I did.
Is it still killing people?
Yeah. But, and I have to, you know what? I would love to do a show with Mike on that video he was talking about the other night. Because I got the video and I watched the video and I have a lot of things to say about it because I can't even get into it because it won't make sense to anyone unless you watch
What video?
Of the nurse that came to New York and she worked in one of the hospitals. But
why can't we watch that Saturday night and you can comment on it?
I don't even know if you're gonna find it again.
I know the video. I have it on Foulmouth's thing.
Yeah, well, maybe we should do it for Patreon with him,
That's true.
and go over it because I have to tell you, like, it wasn't shocking to me at all. That's all I'm gonna say. Especially that they were in a teaching hospital with fucking resident doctors, and it was not surprising. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
It was not surprising. Not all hospitals in New York were like that. I'll just put it that way. But I could totally write a list of the ones that were, just based on the things she was saying. Like NASA and NUMC, that place will fucking kill you. Never go there.
Oh yeah, that hospital's terrible.
That's basically a similar hospital that she was working in. So
Where is the Grand Illuminatus?
The nurses there are great, but the doctors, the residents, the interns, no, you don't want.
No.
They don't know what they're doing.
Grand Illuminatus, the Grand Illuminatus, or whatever, however the fuck you say it. Send me the books, all right? Send me the books. Shout out to Rick and Morty, who joined the Foul Mounts Patreon. Shout out to Old MD. And shout out to Twitching with Rage. Shout out to Bo Nose, Yig. Also to Jacob Fuego. And my man George Beersy.
Brian.
Chili Cheese Jizzy.
Mr. Himmelfarb.
Mr. Brian Himmelfarb himself. And my man Tim Drake. 6. Shout out to you as well. And there's so many more people on here on the Patreon as well. But tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Friday, right? Friday?
Is it?
Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow is Friday, so look for a show tomorrow on there, Friday. It's either going to be me and Shannon's show or it'll be me and Chris's show. So that'll be on there at some point tomorrow before tomorrow night. So look for that. And then, like I said, this weekend, we got a lot of shit coming up. And we're going to I think we're going to be doing a live show probably the next episode 3 with me and Real Talk will probably be a live show on the Foul Mounts regular channel. So we're going to have one more show I think we're going to do on the Patreon, and then the next one will be a live show we do, and then we'll go back to the Patreon for a couple more episodes and do it that way. Yeah, and I think he's going to be unveiling a new track or some shit too, so look for that on the next show with him. And then what else? Shout out to Johnny Ray Sinister last night for coming in and hanging out for a little bit. Last night. Him and his new job. He's working a new job, so, that's always hard to fucking deal with. Shout out to Z in the chat, Mellow Yellow, Connor. Shout out to you, Gorilla Strong, my buddy. Dave Rose, what's up? What else we got?
What else?
I'm looking at my lineup here. What else did I have to talk about? Let me see here. Well, what? What were you gonna say?
I said I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I had more on sports and shit, but we basically touched on it. You know, waiting for fucking sports to come back and all that shit. It's like ridiculous. Baseball season should be well underway, and it just sucks without baseball. Now you know how much I really do love baseball.
Well, you know, I just found out that Phase 3 is happening like soon here.
Yes, I heard. I heard the governor say that.
Penny is one of the sports that can be played. Thank
Yeah,
God.
I know you told me that the other day, right?
Yeah, I'm excited about that. But you know, like even with baseball and softball, they're going to restart some of the little leagues, and you could only have 2 spectators per kid.
Oh my God! Now they're going to limit you to how many spectators you can. Oh my God, dude,
Yeah.
it's fucked up, man. This world is crazy. This is a fucked up world we're living in now. Fucked up world.
I know. I say let us all just fucking get sick and build up some immunities, and maybe it just won't be such a...
I know, you know, none of us are going to have immune systems to this shit now, man. Like, we're all going to get sick on the slightest little thing's going to make us all fucking sick now. You know?
Right.
But so far, so good, though. You know what I mean? Because, like, with us, you know what I mean? Like, with us, so far, so good. Because, like, we didn't... I mean, we got other sicknesses, though, too. You know?
Yeah.
We got,
I
like...
was sick for Christmas. Remember that was fucking horrible.
Yeah. That was pretty bad.
I had the flu, and that was really fucking bad.
I remember you throwing up on my dick. I was like, oh, my God, no, what the fuck?
It was so bad, right?
So bad. I mean, it was just...
I feel sick.
I know, that was nasty. I'm sorry. She was like this.
Oh.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, Kelly, wait a second. Look. Oh, look what happens if you rub it in. It feels good, like we're rubbing it on my tits too. Yeah. Oh. Fucking me when I throw up. My God.
I know, that's nasty. I know.
It really is fucking nasty.
I know. I can't help it.
Ew.
I love you. Mwah, we're all family here at the Patreon. Mwah, we're all kissing cousins. You know what I mean?
You're not on Patreon, are you?
What?
You're not on Patreon right now.
No,
right?
but I'm just showing love to the Patreon. We're all kissing cousins. We love each other. Oh, YR, go eat a dick sandwich, all right? Go eat a dick sandwich.
He wouldn't put me on the show. You need to put me on because I won't feel good about myself. Let me leave you a voice message here.
Yeah. Unbelievable, bro. I want to give my opinion on the master situation. Yes, Amanda. Ames, please. Come on.
Yeah, I'll let you call in Wednesday or Saturday if you like. You know what I mean? Saturday night, you can call in. You know what I mean? Right now, nah, I don't feel like hearing from you. How about that? Nah. I'm going to have to pass like Aunt Jemima.
Wait, what time is it right now?
Right now, it is 7 o'clock at the sound of the bell.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, why? You got something you got to do?
Yeah, I gotta make dinner.
No.
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a shout out to one man, one legend that said something like this a little while back. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to SC Steve! SC Steve. You know, it's so weird. I was listening to a show from the other day because it popped up on my phone like a recommended video, and it was an Insomniac from a while ago, like from about like a year and a half ago. Mm-hmm. And man, we had SC Steve on with Scott, right? And I think YR stopped in too, and someone else, and I was like, Oh my God, like that was a year and a half ago.
Wow.
You know? And it's like weird how things change over a year and a half, you know?
Well, look at the world.
Exactly. I mean,
In 3 months.
anything can
4
happen,
months.
right?
Yes,
We were all
sir.
saying anything can happen. Anything can happen, man. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see what happens, because anything can happen. And we'll see what We'll see what this thing on Mars is all about too, because that's some weird shit.
What thing on Mars?
The fucking like green glow on Mars, man.
When was this? I haven't really
I'll show
done any.
you. Listen, watch. The green glow on Mars. What is it?
I love how you do that.
Let's see if they tell us what it is. You ready? Oh, okay. All right. You guys ready to hear this?
Yeah.
All right. So apparently, I guess this is what's going on there. I don't know if this is like definitely the thing, but here we go. Listen to this. You ready? Shh.
CNN, Mars may be known as the red planet, but a European spacecraft found oxygen that is causing a green glow in the planet's atmosphere, according to a new study. On Earth, this occurs in the form of auroras at the planet's poles, but this is the first time this kind of glow has been seen around another.
Wow. It's the first time that this glow has been seen around
So
Mars.
it's oxygen?
Yeah,
How do
I
they
guess,
know it's
isn't that
oxygen?
crazy though?
Yeah, but how do they know that?
Well, because it's the
Yeah,
only
we-
thing that'll cause that reaction. But you know what's fucked up, Shannon? That Mars realistically, right, at one point, really was it really was sustainable for life. And it's basically a planet that was sucked of its nutrients.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, and it's fucked up.
I know nothing of any of
Oh
that.
man, I looked so much into Mars lately, Shannon, in the last like 3 years, and especially in the last like 5 months, because I have nothing to do.
You get on those like little kicks where you do that kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
I know,
like,
and
where,
I'll go,
you focus in on one thing,
and I'll
then
go
you, like,
deep
get
into it
bored of
for I'll go deep
Yeah.
into it for months, and then well,
then-
Mars, I was like that with CERN too, man, for a while. Like I was looking into CERN big time, and
is
researched
true.
the fuck out of it. Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm a dumb fuck, but you know, I do when it comes
You're
to something.
not. Stop
Well, when
it.
it comes to something I love, or something that I'm really interested in, I will research the fuck out of it, like to the bitter end. Like John Teeter, like I fell in love with the whole John Teeter story, and I mean, you want to talk about researching it to the point where I knew every fucking nuance of what was going on with that shit, and like all the real deal stuff that was happening. And you know what? All of it was fake, really. You know, I come to the conclusion that a lot of it was fake. But then I was like that with the Nephilim. I looked up, like I was like hooked on Nephilim for the longest time, and like learning about the Nephilim. Then I was learning about Kim Clement and how he predicts all this shit that came true, man. And he predicted Trump's fucking victory in 2016. He predicted his own death. He predicted all this shit, man. And like him and Trey Smith. If you guys don't know who that is, go look it up. Trey Smith and the other guy I just mentioned. What the fuck's his name again? Kim Clement.
The one that you just
Go look up Kim Clement.
Did he predict anything for 2020 or further?
Oh yes, he did. He did.
let's go research
Oh
that.
my God, he predicted a lot of shit, Shannon. You like if you go. Listen, you want to get entrenched into something really interesting. Go look up Kim Clement and go look up his predictions for the future. And go look up the predictions that have already come true. They're fucking mind-blowing. They are mind-blowing. I'm telling you, yeah, they are. They are absolutely mind-blowing, man. The shit that this guy predicted and like knew about is, Shannon, are you being attacked by a bird?
I think so. Where the hell is that?
Shout out
Did
to
you hear
Anonymous too, and shout out to my boy Shy
that?
God.
Did you hear how loud that was?
Yeah. Shout out to Steve Cullen, Bullfrog,
Where'd it go?
Cosa Nostra. Shout out to him.
That was
Shout out to
fucking
my
loud,
boy
man.
Justin W. Shout out to Derek. Shout out to the Goon. Yeah. Shout out to
All right, babe, I'm going to go because
Angelo,
I
yeah.
need to get stuff
Shout out
ready
to
for you guys.
Patrick. Yeah. Shout out to
All right.
Rob. Shout out to JT. Shout out to
Hello?
Jimmy Keys.
All
Yeah,
right,
Shannon,
love
I
you,
heard
bye.
you. Love you.
Hanging
That's the
out,
great
bye.
Shannon. Thank you, Shannon, for
You're
coming and
welcome.
hanging
Love
up
you,
on
bye.
me. Do love you, pie. Shannon. That's just completely fucked, man. Now I gotta fucking...
Listen to me here. I want you to take your penis out of your hands right now and put it on the floor. Put it on the floor right now. Hey, listen, I'm Minnesota's governor, and I want you to vote for Donald Trump this coming November for elections, because Donald Trump is a victory waiting to happen, like I was in Minnesota. And if you want to hear me call a sex hotline, then tune into the Foul Mouths Network this weekend to see that happen. Did I mention that I was an ex-Navy SEAL? Yeah, you slack-jawed faggot. I was a Navy SEAL. It gives me certain restrictions.
Do you have any with like a nice thick ass?
Caution, retards in area.
Hey, do you want to hear Minnesota's child, Minnesota's only son? Hey, I used to blow gorilla. I was gonna say Gorilla Strong. What the fuck is wrong with me? I used to grow Gorilla Monsoon. I used to grow Gorilla Monsoon. You fucking dyke. Oh, yeah.
That is fucked up, dude.
I know, dude.
I know, dude.
You fucking pussy. You fucking cunt.
You're done. You're done. I have my own cloud, homie.
Welcome to Minnesota, faggot. The home of the Minnesota Wild. Let me tell you right now, when I was a Minnesota Wild, I used to finish all over your wife's back. Minnesota Wild. Jesus Christ, he's broken his ribs. Oh, King, it's Kane. God damn, he's broken his ribs. He's broken his ribs.
You guys want to catch me on a fucking Tuesday? You could be here for a Tuesday matinee. You think I care about these Tuesdays or Wednesday? I don't care if it's a Tuesday or a Wednesday. I will do what I want to do to my own cat, and I'm gonna do it. I don't care what anybody says. I'm gonna do it. If I want to do what I want to do to my cat on a Tuesday, I'm gonna do it. No one's gonna stop me from doing it. You understand me? You understand what I'm saying to you right here, right now? No one's gonna stop me. No one. On a Tuesday, or a Wednesday, or even on a Friday. Friday, I do it my way.
I used to fuck Gorilla Monsoon in the back. We used to line up to build the ring, and Gorilla Monsoon would hand out blowjobs to all the slack-jawed faggots in the company. We would get all the slack-jawed faggots to build the ring. When it would come time to build the ring, we would get all the slack-jawed faggots. Why don't you come to Minnesota? Why don't you shut up now, Shannon? Why don't you come to Minnesota and eat my butthole? I could have been president one day. If I really wanted to be, I could have been president. I need you to start the grill. I don't want to start the grill. Why don't you start the grill for an hour? Why do I always gotta cook, slack-jawed faggot? Why do I always have to cook, Shannon? What if I don't want to cook like Aunt Jemima?